Hello, 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 hello. and computer audio sound the best that it possibly can in your streams, in your recordings, utilizing OBS. If you don't know what OBS is, it is under your mixer. So as you can see here in the mixer segment of OBS, you can see I can kind of scroll down here. We can see the different audio channels that are available to us. Now, if we go to settings, which is the first place we're going to start this video, so open up OBS, go to settings, and then when you've opened up settings, go to obviously audio. So click on audio there. We're going to see a few different things. You're going to see sample rate 44.1. Leave that alone. You're going to see channels, stereo. Now, dependent on how you're going to export your recordings, maybe you want to do this in mono if you export later on, but honestly, I'd leave it at stereo to make your life that much simpler. Now, desktop audio device number one, which is this guy here, the first one, that's going to be your computer. So if you are streaming a video game, which is probably what a lot of you are doing, this is going to be that audio of your computer. Now, we can have manual control over that sound once we set it up in this settings section here. So for me, it's coming out of my speakers. So I plug my headphones in my Logitech speaker port there, and then I can hear it, and then what's coming out of that is what my audience or viewer is going to hear as well. So for me, under desktop audio device, it is my speakers. Now, you may have it coming out of your audio interface or something of that nature, and if that's the case, click the drop-down menu and select the correct or, dependent audio source that you're going to use for your computer audio. I rarely ever use desktop audio device 2, but if you have multiple audio devices, if you're
I got the spike. Planted. No charges left. Blocking sight.
You're doing console stuff, things like that, maybe you play around with that. But for the most part, choose desktop audio device 1. Now, this one's probably the most important, mic or auxiliary audio device. Now, for me, I am plugging my microphone that you see here in the webcam into a Scarlett 2i2, which is what we call an audio interface. So it allows me to go in with XLR or microphone cable into my audio interface, which then plugs in via USB to my PC. That's how all of that works. Now, everything else here below that, I would not mess with. If you're getting into that kind of stuff, then you're getting into the weeds a little bit, and you really probably don't need this video. So once you've got all of this set up here, go ahead and hit apply and then hit OK. Now, once you've done that, you're going to be able to manually adjust your audio. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bigger for you guys. Right here where you see mic/auxiliary, that's going to be your mic volume. Now, for me, I'm recording with a separate microphone for the purposes of this tutorial. But what you're going to see is if we actually talk through the microphone that I have, hooked up to the OBS here, you're going to see it ping. You're going to see green lines come up or, illuminated lines come up on this line. You want to keep those in between right here in the yellow. So if you're in the yellow, you are in good spot. If you are in the red up here, you're peaking a little bit. You want to kind of take it down a little bit. And if you're in the green, you're a little low. So you can adjust the max and min volume using this slider below the mic/aux category. I normally keep mine about right here, probably around 80 to 85%. Next is your desktop audio. If I go over here and if I open up a browser source, like let's just say I go ahead and open up, let's say YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and open up YouTube here on my computer, and we're going to go ahead and go to one of my videos. So let's go ahead and go to my channel here, and let me explain to you guys, show you guys kind of what's going on. So I'll open up my video player here on YouTube, and then if we go here and we play one of these videos, you are going to see here that if I play the video, you're going to see that it's starting to peak here in OBS. This means that it's in the yellow, which is good. That's where I want it to be. If I decrease the volume using the slider, you're going to see it decrease into the green. If I increase it, you're going to see it increase into the yellow, which is where I like it. Now, remember, you're probably going to be talking over it. So what you'll need to do is play around with this volume. I normally keep mine about right here, about 65 to 70 percentile. Keep it a little bit below the yellow. That way, it doesn't go too crazy when I'm trying to talk over the game. And a lot of game sounds can be extremely loud. And then lastly is your webcam. The only reason you would want to mess with that is if you're using your webcam's audio to actually distribute the audio to your stream. So that would be the only reason you would do that. And then lastly, I want to make and show you guys how to make your voice sound good by utilizing filters provided by OBS. Now, a lot of people ask me that come into my stream, they say, Dusty, why do you sound so good? A lot of it is microphone. A lot of it is my recording space. But a lot of it is the settings that I have or filters that I've applied to my microphone. So if we go right here under mic/auxiliary, we click the gear icon or the little cog wheel or whatever you want to call it, and then go down to filters. If we click on that, you're going to see that I have 3 separate filters applied to my microphone. I have a noise suppression, I have a noise gate, and I also have a compressor. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out and add all of these. It's going to be a case-by-case basis, again, up to your recording space, what kind of microphone you have, so you'll need to, adjust the settings to your likings, but let's go ahead and dive into these, and first, let me show you how to add one. So to add a filter to your microphone, go to the addition symbol here, click the addition symbol, and then you'll see the few different ones that you have here. The ones that we're going to focus on are compressor, noise gate, and suppression. Noise suppression is going to be the first one. So go ahead and click noise suppression. That will add the noise suppression filter. As you can see here, the suppression level or decibels I have set to -20. So what this does is that it eliminates a lot of the background noise. Now, just natively, it's going to be set to -30. So when you add the noise suppression, you're going to see it add to -30. I've taken mine, up a little bit to -20 because with my recording space, I don't really have that much background noise. But if you have more background noise, maybe you want to decrease it even more. Just be careful if you get below that -30 or -40 range, it ends up clipping your audio and the microphone doesn't pick up your voice, which definitely would be a bad thing. So keep it anywhere between noise a little more. Noise gate going to be picked up, and then choose kind of where you hear your voice when it picks up really good. To have to tweak what you'll want better. You hear people as the recording processing output sounds for the level word record and you possibly fun OBS tutorial on how to tones below line.
Hello, hello.
the party! Satchel out. Satchel out. Here comes the party! Satchel out. 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 Here comes the party! Satchel out. 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 Here comes the party! Satchel out. 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 Satchel out.
Like and share this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.